Hi guys, it's Olivia. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. Leave a like and subscribe if you like this video, and I'll just get on with it. So I just got back from my high school homecoming, in case you couldn't tell. I haven't filmed a video this week because it's been so crazy with like the homecoming week activities and homecoming game, because I do student athletic training and stuff like that. So in the spirit of homecoming, I thought that I'd recommend teen romance books, or just like teen books in general, that have like, I think that are pretty true to high school. Or I mean, they're not exactly true to high school, but they're very high school like. The first book I have on my list is Karela, written by Ashley Poston. So this book is actually like during the summer of high school, but it's a very like high school type drama book that it's very similar to like teen like movies, and kind of like the same plot lines as like another Cinderella story in those movie franchises. And it's just a really fun book. There's actually like a, not a homecoming dance, but like a dance that takes place in this book, which is what made me think of it. They have like a dance at the Comic-Con that they go to, and I just thought it was really cute, and then it was like a fun book to put on this list. So I'm just gonna tell you guys what it's about real quick. So this book is about a girl named Elle, and she attends this Comic-Con for her favorite franchise called Starfield. And so she's texting with this person who like texted her about the Comic-Con, which her dad used to run until he passed away. And they were texting back and forth about this Comic-Con because they thought they were texting her dad's number, who ran it. And then she was like, oh no, this isn't him, this is his daughter. And they just like made this friendship where she's going to meet him at this Comic-Con, where she also enters this costume contest to meet the like famous actor who's going to be playing like her favorite character in the franchise. And at the very end there's a dance, which is the big scene, like, you know, in Cinderella, where she loses her slipper. So I thought that was like a cool book. I really like this book. I thought it was very fun. It was a very short read as well. It's not very long. So it's just a cute teen book. Next book I have on the list is Everything Everything, written by Nicola Yoon. This book, I'm pretty sure like most people have read this book, and if not, the movie's out, so you might have seen the movie. So in case you don't already know what this book's about, basically this book is about a girl named Maddie who's allergic to everything, so she has to stay inside. And she meets the boy next door. His name is like Ollie, and they just like fall in love, and it's a very cute book. It doesn't take place in a high school, but I think it's a very teen book, and that it's like fun to read, like if you have free time, because I know like during school I like to read very like fast books because I don't really have much time, and when I do have time, it's not like I don't want to read fantasy because then you have to like pay attention. It's more of like, oh, like this is recreational, you know, instead of like, oh, I actually have to pay attention and read these like characters so that I know what's happening. The third book on this list is From Twinkle with Love, written by Cynthia Menon. This book is like amazing. I love this book so much. Like, I probably recommended it in like almost every single one of my videos thus far. So this book, I mean, it isn't for everyone. I just personally really love this book because it's all about like filmmaking, which is what I want to do, and like it's the main character wants to be a filmmaker, and it just talks about all these like film things, and I just think it's the funniest book, and it's very like high school. It doesn't shy away from anything in high school. It's not just one of those really cutesy books where it's like, oh, I had the best day today. Like, she has some pretty bad days that are documented in this book, and it just shows like the drama side of high school, as well as like the, oh my gosh, I'm pursuing my dreams and I'm actually doing something that I think like matters in high school. So I think this book is like a really good balance in between the two, and I would just recommend it to you. If you're someone like me who's like a film fanatic, then you'll get the references and you'll think it's really funny. And she just makes a lot of like letters and stuff to famous directors and talks about a lot of famous movies, which was like really cool for me. And I don't know, I made my friend read it. She loved it too. I mean, even if you don't like film, you'll still enjoy it. It's just you might like not pick up a reference here or there. The last book on my list is one that I actually just bought. It just came out. I just really like it. I'm not done yet. I'm a little more than halfway through. I'm probably gonna finish it after I film this video. It's called A Very Large Expanse of Sea, written by Tahira Mafia. The next book on my list is Eliza and Her Monsters, written by Francesca Zappa. I actually like adore this book. Like, it's one of my favorite books to recommend to people because I don't think that there's like people who will hate it. I think it's very like neutral. Like, I don't know anyone who's read it that like hated it like a lot. Like, I know people who are like, oh, it's not for me, but everyone that I've like met that's read it, or I've recommended it to, ended up loving it. Eliza is an online comic writer, and her comic is very, very famous. Like an entire like merch site, a website. She has fan like group chats and stuff. Like it's a big deal. And she like has an online thing with this guy who writes fan fiction, like stories and stuff about her comic. And when she and at school she has a couple friends, but like she doesn't really talk to many people. She's very shy. And this new kid comes to her school. His name is Wallace, and he loves the comic that she writes, but he doesn't know that she's the one writing it, and she doesn't really tell him that. And then they start dating. They have like this thing, and it's found out that she is the author. And it's just like, I think it's a very, very good book. It's the way it's written, I really liked it. It's very fast paced, but it also like gives you a lot of details about the things that do happen. And it's not the typical high school experience, but it does take place in high school. The majority of the stuff like is tackling high school like problems, I guess. I don't know, I just liked it. I would recommend it to you. Like, read it. So this book is about a girl named Shirin. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. I'm really bad at pronouncing names in general. She's a Muslim girl who attends school after the events of 9/11. It doesn't shy away from any topic, which I think is amazing about that book. It just hits every topic head on, and it just, I don't know, it's amazing. Like, I honestly couldn't put it down. I started it last night. The book is just very high school, I feel. It doesn't like shy away from anything like most teen books do, where they're just like, oh, we probably shouldn't say that. It's like, I'm gonna say it because it's important, which is very, very true to high school. Because in high school, people aren't gonna say like, they don't censor themselves. It's just kind of like, oh yeah, this is what happened. This is like my opinion. And this book is like that. It's just, it's very, all the characters in the book are very true to like how I think people are in high school. I mean, not just the mean people, like the nice people too, or the people who are shy. Like, it shows you the shy characters. It shows you like the characters who aren't really doing anything, but like, I don't know, it's just like very like, I think very spot on for books. Most books are very like stereotypical. And this one, while it does have some stereotype characters, it's more, I don't know, like the characters are more diverse than they seem.